Who goes there?
No head. She has no head.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only survivor?
Clearly not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for Foom.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure. Digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's obelisk sticking out of the Caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of Foom.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. I've still got some things to pack up.
You gonna be okay?
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to Contraxia and lick my wounds.
Ooh, hey, you may not want to do that. Contraxia isn't exactly safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with us.
I've been embarrassed enough today without taking help from a stranger. I can look after myself.
Well, if you hear people talking about a promise with a matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no paychecks. Speaking of, aren't you the Mad Titan's daughter?
What of it?
Relax, I'm not looking for trouble. There was a time I'd have taken you in for the bounty.
There was a time I'd have killed you for trying.
Yeah, seems we've both got bigger problems right now.
Seems like. Don't take this the wrong way, but how did you survive the attack?
I wasn't hiding, if that's what you mean.
It wasn't.
I was getting supplies from our ship. Showed up just in time to see Foom devour the last of my men and fly off.
At least there's not much left to pack up.
Suppose there's that.
Hey, we're lucky we dragged our heels. If we'd been here, we would have been torched like the rest of these saps.
Perhaps had we arrived sooner, we would have been able to save them.
Are you kidding? Look at this place. They clearly got caught with their pants down. It was over before it started. Finders keepers.
Hey, you better not be taking anything valuable, you little weasel.
Relax! Everything good's already been burnt to a crisp. Ooh, except this. Any of you corpses mind if I help myself to your stuff? No? Well, thank you.
May as well put it to good use, right?
They ain't using it. Here you go. Here's hoping we do better against Foom than this lot.
Big ice thingy on the frozen sea, eh?
I agree.
You said it, buddy. Sure is a long way down. Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I have appropriated it for our own use. To herald our bravery this day. It shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
And it shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time. All right, people, let's catch us a dragon.
Yes, we grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally. In the case of this place. We've still got to patch up the Milano.
She'll be all right. I quill-proofed the underbelly after Seknarf. He's got a knack for wrecking stuff.
Don't we all?
Except maybe Groot.
Yeah. Things think we're a bunch of psychopaths.
Whoa!
Hey, Keith, the ice is amplifying our velocity!
This is how I die! Have you lost your forking mind?
Like you said, it's incredibly dangerous. It's actually kind of fun!
Indeed! Let's meet our deaths bemused!
Well, that takes care of the getting down part.
Get back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Nonsense. We shall be victorious and our conquest will fill us with the vigor of 10.
Back on Earth, people would use dog sleds. A whole line of huskies pulling a sled across the ice.
Don't expect me to be the dog.
I was actually thinking of the Wendigo, and Foom is the sled.
That's the craziest idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. I love it. Too bad that camp didn't have nothing useful, like a can of anti-foam spray.
Perhaps a copy of Fighting Fin Fang Foom, 3, dragon-slaying techniques and strategies.
Somebody actually wrote that?
No, I invented an imaginary book with an exceptionally verbose title in order to create levity.
Excellent levity, Drax.
Thank you.
I'm getting too old for this.
How old are you?
Old enough.
You won't say? That old?
No, that young. I was grown, remember? I ain't gonna brand myself with how many cycles I've been sucking down air.
Ooh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
You know, it's days like these I'm glad I installed seat warmers in the Milano.
Up ahead. There's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Foom! Come and face your death!
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle!
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
De Quill, Go! Fin Fang Boom! It's nap time! Okay, it's your turn.
Did he just say my real name?
Okay!
Bing bang boom! We're gonna decomboggle your flunket scut spigots! You hear me?
He hears you!
You scaly, overgrown chordal-splode! You vested lump of Sitarchian scrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah! It actually does!
No! We disrobe!
Just through here. Be ready for anything.
That is technically impossible. My blood thickens in anticipation of our great combat.
Gross.
Of course he means literally. It's Drax.
Naturally, Catathian anatomy is built for combat, down to the cellular level.
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
Think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
How are we supposed to capture that?
By beating him into submission.
We're gonna have to get through that ice armor first!
Prepare yourself. Face has to keep.
Bob! He's stuck!
Smash him up, Drax! Nice move! Easy food!
Yes, Peter will. Lull him into a false sense of security.
Quick! While he's stuck in the ice! I don't think he's gonna come quietly!
Just remember, don't
Not so
kill him!
invincible after all! Yeah!
That's two!
For the bane of ice, Peter will.
See? Bane of Ice isn't such a bad nickname!
You said he had purple swords!
Perhaps he disrobed for combat.
Boom, baby! How you like us now?
His opinion does not appear to have improved.
Time to go!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these.
Load up, Rocket!
What's next, Peter?
out there, Peter, and we're the meat.
Or in Groot's case, the leafy greens.
Either way, if we don't turn this fight around, we'll be digging our own graves.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Guardians do not dig their own graves. And we don't have to because none of us are dying today. Exactly. So ready those guns, sharpen those blades, and let's bury these meat lovers. Who's with me?
Victory is ours!
Great! He's taking a swing! Ha! Look at him struggle!
Watch out for him! Everything!
Great advice, Gamora! The ice isn't cracking, you big baby! Hey, Will! Wanna see some fireworks?
Blow 'em up! I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it!
You two get ready! We'll keep them distracted!
Do not hold back now!
Is he talking to us or Groot?
Just don't get your branches burnt.
Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
You would do well to use her full title in her presence. His own might will be his undoing!
Let's kick some butt, huh?
Ready!
Smoke 'em, Rocket! So much for going quietly!
Just lay flames down!
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
Now is our turn to strike! Do not hold back now!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it!
Suppose we had so fools I
Wipe them out, Rocket! Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
Are we even making a dent?
Flesh does not dance!
We seem to be making him matter! So that's progress!
Wreck 'em, Drax! It's all you, Gamora!
Do not hold back now!
Eat plasma, you overgrown blizzard!
The beast grows desperate!
Yeah, and pissed!
He's starting to get sloppy!
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
You weren't cold already?
Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
You would do well to use her full title in her presence!
One more time! Let's knock him out cold!
Most dangerous when I was most desperate! Yes! We stand triumphant! Foom has fallen.
Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath, Lord. Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. You promised. Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you. Robbed you. Killed your... baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill...
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarandara! Ah! This isn't you. Fate has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom. The final harvest begins. Dead worlds, screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see
Enough.
that...
I will gather my forces.
All right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
You found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We're on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock. We'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tools. Why? I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on Lamentis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
what do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct, just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see. If you ask for a rubber ducky grenade, I'm gonna bite your toes off. Why do you tease me with crafting, Quill?
I don't know what it is, but this dude really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh, more you know.
Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks him bleats. It translates weird.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think he's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
So, Bug Girl, how come you can understand Groot so well? You've only known him a few cycles.
Telenesin is a common language in some realities. The Jatauri don't always blow up Planet X.
I am Groot.
Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to speak it from where.
Groot loves compost.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
And yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all. But here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate. You deserve to join your family in Altath, buddy.
Zamora and Hubari, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for a protection contract.
Really? No other reason than magic?
You could also have seduced him. He lacks mental fortitude in the presence of women.
True. If I remember right, he spent most of that protection contract flirting with the waitresses.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? She have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy.
She better not have said anything
Man, this
about
thing
me
is
reaching my big
ugly.
size.
No. You
what made
only turn into
Well,
big
we could
fuzzy
use
in
it
one
if
or
we
two
ever need to hide our
realities.
identity
What?
during a
She
job or
wanted to
something.
know if you'd give her your bomb recipe,
First of
though.
all, a
She said you
Glarnot
did a
mask
job
ain't
on
no
her
identity.
throne room.
Only if she
Glarnot, they're
pays
that
for it.
gang from the Planet that Rains Emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait. And Groot wore a mask for this?
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yup. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time I realized what was up, they'd got Groot. Locked him in a frickin' cage, Quill. Like an animal.
That's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon, so I went with Plan B. 1 explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep, those were the days.
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid flarkin' pedestal. Fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnot masks from some passed out jerk at Mantlo's, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I bonked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
That I believe.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
I'll just put this back.
Hey, Bug Lady, you see anything about this mission we should know about?
I don't see much. Or rather, I see too much. So many realities converging.
Does Lady Hellbender ever stand us up?
Only in a few versions. Usually when Star Guy does a bad speech. Oh, and also in one version where he grabs her butt.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier!
The Grand Humidity!
No, not like that.
What is it?
Your angle of attack was off. You have to go at it from the inside out.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Ugh, guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Oh, cute. That's from Maclu, right? Better not make toxic spores like those big ones in the forest.
Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly. Weight distribution is crucial, especially with melee weapons.
On Morgoth's breath, you are correct!
Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there, no matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together. In retrospect, our team was eclectic on that first mission.
That's an understatement. Rocket seemed like the only one who knew what he was doing, and he did it in the most chaotic way possible.
What did he do with the detonation charges he found in the ventilation system?
If he hasn't used them yet, they'll probably be in a secret stash.
So the rodent does have a stash after all.
Fine, fine, I'll make your dumb stuff. Just tell me what you want. You don't pay me enough, Quill.
Alright, not stopping again. Did I forget something?
You do in most realities.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels, while the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! All right, let's find a place to park.
Look at those fools. Your deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
I'm gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure the sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering?
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknoth 9 hunger for battle.
We're not hiding,
You're sneaking.
because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bays are way in, but there's still a lot of paint between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky. I think you're finally figuring out how to fire as well.
Indeed, finally! Taking fire!
My blades are useless out here, Peter Quill!
That's what you get for bringing a knife to a space fight.
Got a piece of that guy!
Try not to get shot, Will.
This sucks! Boom! Damage report.
Stop getting hit, there won't be no damage.
Useful, thanks.
Correct it. Just hold on, buddy. You're almost there.
Hurry up, Peter! The real fun's gonna be inside Ranger's ship!
Got my best bomb, primed and ready.
Yeah! Cheap shot! Now this is a proper dogfight.
Careful!
Go ahead.
Taking fire!
Try not to get shot, Will. That's a hit.
Gotcha!
You get us killed, Will. I'm gonna kill you.
Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bays are way in, but there's still a lot of paint between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Boom! Taking fire! Got a piece of that guy. That one's toast.
Direct hit.
Now this is a proper dogfight.
That's a hit.
Gotcha!
Try not to get shot, Will. Tag them.
Bet they felt that. Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Kill them or dodge them. We gotta get through there.
There's more where that came from.
Hurry up, Peter! The real fun's gonna be inside Ranger's ship!
Battleship might be running the more
maybe you should...
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocky, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's showing gold but in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar.
Tell them that!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
We're the galaxy's only hope!
Look out!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
Not going into the light this... Thanks, bud. These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality.
Of course I think we'll win. We're the gardeners, ain't we? Yeah, Groot. Pretty sure they know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop and crunch.
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
Wish Boom hadn't chopped my tubes. Maybe you blockers point us to the ritual chamber.
Yes, so we get disrupted.
Crash! Kick their butts!
These space crates are unstable!
We should use that to our advantage. This will be our glorious final assault on the church.
We're the galaxy's only hope!
Punk Mantis really knows how to fly our ship.
About time you two stopped arguing about that!
Keep some breathing room, Groot!
They can attack from anywhere!
That means they can also be attacked from anywhere.
You're a big guy!
Face me!
These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
We had such a war session last time!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
Wish Boom hadn't chopped my tubes.
These space crates are unstable!
That gives me blow up real good. Pop Lady better not take our ship.
The insect which seemed comfortable enough in controls.
Gamora! Run him through!
Let's get the fuck out of here.
How close are we?
Not close, which is why we need to keep moving.
They call it the triple lead!
At least they brought the elevator for us. Whoa! What's the language? He's boosting their power. They're gonna hit hard.
Our enemies grow stronger.
Let loose, Rocket!
Stuck church medic is really complicating things.
Putting him away first will make things much easier!
That warrior is still going to strike. Stand back!
Put him down hard!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
Wish Boom hadn't chopped my tubes. Toss him around! Blitz him, Rocket! These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality.
Holmes is healing his pals.
And he should be the first to die!
There has to
your seats for your
Help him out!
That priest is pumping faith into the others!
What are you waiting
That's not good! Stop him!
The flying one leaves us now!
Put a target on him!
The hovering shaman is blessing his flock!
Tie him down, Groot! Bust out the smart bomb!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
I'm Groot.
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
Soon Lady Hellbender will dismantle this vessel, piece by burning piece.
I would love to see that. But from the outside.
Yeah, let's not be here when she does. Is this really the most efficient path?
Not even close.
Let me guess. This is the only one where we have a chance to survive?
What?
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey.
If they found a way to turn him, we'll just have to go into his mind and fix him too.
I ain't jumping into that freak's promise. Can you imagine?
Mirrors as far as the eye can see.
Jars full of combs and cheap hair products.
You use hair products.
I said cheap.
A wealth of luxurious oils and sweetly perfumed lotions. For his perfect skin.
Think we accepted the promise in one of the other timelines?
Yeah, and those loser guardians flarked the entire...
Hey! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
I am Groot.
Drax, Groot thinks you should have saved your hunt marker for this place.
There is no need. We conquered the unconquerable Foom. We have rendered ourselves invincible.
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh, say hi for me.
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
Peter! I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Is there an official shirt tailor?
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside.
Groot's probably crushed half the Armada by now.
These fanatics only understand violence.
Try to die quietly!
These people fight without fear. They fully embrace the promise.
There's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Hey, we can get through here. You coming, Quill?
door's flarked.
Scut. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
They still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't!
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
She's actually an accomplished pilot!
Rocket! Blast him!
Looks like this one's gonna miss the mass suicide.
These zealots do not fear dying!
We win! We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
We win! We're taking a vacation!
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crunched half the Armada by now? Zap! I love playing Zappa Zealot!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
This has got my name on it! We made another mess!
Groot's right! They started it!
It's a big cult. They've got to have janitors. I swear I will never set foot in a church after this.
Come on, you ain't never been in a church.
Yes, I have. This one. Twice.
Oh good, here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boys.
I do not believe these people are janitors.
Chop, chop, Gamora!
Belief didn't shield them from that.
Gamora's commandment #1. Thou shalt stab! Put their lights out!
Prepare yourself, fiend!
Brutify him! Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
They are nothing but promise-filled crusts!
I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
I kind of want to know how they made so many uniforms in
Throw
such
that,
a
Drax!
short time.
The fabric inhibits their potential! Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crunched half the Armada by now?
I'm ready. Just find me an opening.
Now's your chance, Gamora!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying to use!
What is next, Peter Quill?
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
You're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape!
I would love to see the terror on our enemies' faces as Fin Fang Foom swoops in to devour them.
They probably look a lot like we did.
Snakes. We're smiling the entire time.
Nope, just you.
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defy it, furry one!
Is
I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels!
Did you guys get the radioactive plasma bridge or the wind thing this time?
See? Told ya!
Good thinking!
Did they turn this on just to hold us back?
That hurt!
Seek cover, Peter Quill! Your feeble body cannot overpower such tremendous gusts! This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's huge, flarking turbines!
Her legends will say otherwise!
Oh. Just plant those feet in the ground, buddy! You can do this! We ain't going out like this!
Just get behind something!
Come stand in front of me! Suddenly I feel like I'm back on Seknar!
At least it's not raining!
Don't fix it!
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what?
Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options. And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on. Okay, go, go, go. See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
It's a good question. Why doesn't the Collector help? His money ain't worth scud if there ain't no sellers left.
I bet he bought his way into the Nova Corps exodus.
Test your mettle. Another crazed Nova Corps soldier down!
How much time do we have?
Not enough! The church is worried! They sent Nova after us!
Big guy.
Strategy is flawed!
At least we got past the rampage.
Focusing on success demonstrates leadership!
finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
Incoming! My great strength is underutilized!
Think we could have started out here?
We should get back inside! The space battle is frenzied!
Hellbender's got it under control. Send it their way, Drax.
Those mines are gonna be an issue!
We are still a great distance from the church's altar!
We're still tracking Warlock, don't worry! Oh yeah, you might want to dodge those next time!
If it weren't for that fancy pants Nova Corps armor, I'd man the entire galaxy showed up for this brawl.
That is certainly an exaggeration.
Finally! Sick of those Dastan mines! It's true! Bomb Boy is annoying! We should kill him!
How much time do we have?
Not too much! Get shooting!
Unleash me onto these fools!
Using the turret is a great idea!
We are still a great distance from the church's altar!
Might find a shortcut soon!
It's not the shield, it's the mine. Enough already.
So, let's take that sprit-necked soldier out then! Lay on the hurt! The big one has thrown mine!
What's next, Peter?
Time to shred him!
What's next, Peter?
At least we got past the bear pit.
Barely!
Fruit! Get it on their feet! Sick of Drax!
I shall break their bones!
Lots of explosives out here!
Warn me if you're gonna detonate them!
That's what you get, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it! Guffle stompers!
Not bad.
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on. Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, little fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
No, fighting on the outside of a ship is pretty epic.
As long as the gravity lasts! Whatever you do, don't fall!
If you do, try to crash through the hull! We have likely half the galaxy's population.
It's gonna be one heck of a mess to sort out after.
There we go. Half's this way. Come on.
All right, let's keep moving.
Whoa! Monster down!
Holy Scott.
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
I am happy to be here fighting fighting alongside all of you.
Feels something like destiny, doesn't it?
It's hard to tell how the space battle's going.
Focus on the troops in front of us!
We have likely half of the galaxy's population.
They aren't giving us much of a choice!
How big is this ship?
It's more like several ships all joined together!
Run them through!
Time's up!
Is that light getting brighter?
We can't let them finish the fulfillment! Don't sweat it! We didn't stand a chance!
No, some kind of party, maybe? What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh, that ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big plug, but what if she don't give us a choice? Not to be insensitive or nothing, but there's something very, very wrong with that kid. And, you know, fun time with Raker ain't making her any more sane.
One thing at a time. None of that even matters if we don't get to Warlock.
I'm just saying.
I hear you. It can wait. Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender. Down. Just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay? Drax, toss it!
Anybody keeping a kill score? I've got to be up in the thousands by now.
Why would I? My records say countless!
Gamora! Do your thing! Gamora, put him down!
Church Porter keeps pulling from his bag of tricks!
The ecclesiastic must be thwarted post haste. Hold fast! I will rip Sacrifice apart, piece by piece, to find that child.
Control chaos, Drax! What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Let's sever its ties that bind!
Vegas dies this day. It has nowhere left to run.
You can battle a fight like a cornered animal!
Our blows seem insignificant.
This has got my name on it! Let's gotta cut that flyer's connection to his friends!
Well, that's not fair. Gamora, slice him up! Newsflash! Sucks in here, too!
The place of their defeat makes no difference.
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's sever its ties that bind!
I will rip Sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child.
We all will!
Hey, Quill! Want to
strike the large one with more force! His belief could not save him from death!
Good! Because there's a lot more where he came from.
Danger close, Rocket! What is this place?
Yet another field of glorious conflict! Or perhaps a repair bay if I were in sacrifice apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Let's just choose these team members!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
Are we sure it's not faster to go through Sacrosanct?
No thanks. I'm already gonna need therapy after what we saw in there.
Fire's killing the others!
I am trying to destroy!
Deadliest woman incoming! Root, snag him! Newsflash! Sucks in here too!
As opposed to what? The fun places on the ship?
Go around healing his pal!
We can never let something like this happen again!
That was a job for Nova Corps. We're the ones actually doing something about it.
What is this place?
Yet another field of glorious conflict! Or perhaps a repair bay of glorious conflict! I will live sacrifice apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
We all will! Look, they surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Boom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true. Come! Bring us a real challenge! You are boring the Guardians of the Galaxy!
What are you doing, man? We don't want more of them to slow us down.
A Catathian battle rage will drive us forward with renewed vigor.
Okay, here we go. These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No, we will be their Terminators.
Going to have some long-term trust issues with robots after this!
Hey, don't forget, I'm part robot.
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it is large. We must break it.
Special delivery from Lady Apes, I guess.
Nice of her, but I wish she'd kept them!
This flashlight sucking up all my shots!
Get him, Groot!
Well done, you
I
two!
hope that
A
felt as
tactfully
bad as
executed
slow.
maneuver!
Even when they're on fire.
Yeah? Well, I like watching them burn.
Now that we have conquered Foom, there are other great beasts worthy of our hunt.
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom.
Nah, we did that. Not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better judgment?
That's because you guys have terrible judgment. You should just listen to me.
is yours, Star-Lord.
Just so...
Metal?
Yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Quill.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done.
Careful, it's still hot. Gotta get through this.
I got this.
Lady H get them monsters to attack the right targets anyways.
She is the Monster Queen. They are compelled to obey.
Translation, she feeds them.
Back into a hole. Great!
Like holes.
Giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
It's running on faith energy, right? That comes from people.
Punch him up! Seems like Boom is forgiving us already.
He's gonna get pampered with sex snarf if we win this!
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours.
Things built up. We need to really pile it on.
Lob it at him, big guy.
They're trying to stall us! We need to get back out there!
They're gonna fail. Let's make quick work of them.
You want to ride?
You'll pay!
You got mics in your brain, bud.
Let's hoping we get a breather in here.
No, these guys want to stop us from breathing.
My great strength goes underutilized!
Rocket, go wild!
Seems pretty tough for an open game.
Guys! The big android is open! Get it!
And ready!
Throw that, Drax!
The gargantuan droid is also a sizable threat!
Egress!
Past time someone got stabbed!
There goes the arm.
Rush him, Drax!
I wonder if Magnus can make me some of those arm raisers for close quarter brawls like this!
And maybe a bigger pair of them for Groot. Stretchy slice, suckers.
Up you get, big guy! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking him down!
Let's see that sword!
You want to ride, fool? I think you got mics in your brain, bud.
I will not be trapped in here!
I give that man some room!
They're trying to stall us! We need to get back out there!
They're gonna fail! Let's make quick work of them! Groot, slow him down!
When Lady Hellbender returned your device, did she mention my name?
Oh, man. I think I'm gonna puke.
Provoked another cultist!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way. Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
Leave this to me! If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills, at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yes.
No.
Peter Quill. Groot. Your votes.
I am Groot.
Groot's a no, and Quill abstains from voting.
So I have been overruled.
You can still write to her.
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Raker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we will see Ultath. Correction. I will see Ultath. The rest of you will see whatever heathen paradises you believe in. But I will ask if there is room for you in mine.
Where are you going, Quill?
Just following my gut on something.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender will join us in our final battle against Magus.
Something tells me she's got her hands full.
They are large hands. Strong hands.
Yeah, I get it.
Mantis, Groot wants to know if we're winning so far.
Oh, yay! You're still alive!
I guess that's a maybe. Now where the flark is he going?
It's called scouting, okay?
It's a shame Lady Hellbender didn't have this kind of army to back us during the Galactic War.
She's building her legacy. We are fortunate to have her now.
Yeah, let's stay on her good side.
I am Groot.
Groot's wondering if the whole church is here.
They must be. They'd want all hands on deck to protect their ritual.
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da. Spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say привет, my pops.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone, until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Нет, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him.
Taking a spacewalk in the middle of a brutal dogfight easily fits into my top 10 riskiest gambits.
You should try moonwalking.
I have walked on moons. I failed to see the—
Backwards?
What?
I'd love to confiscate this shit. Sure, she's a fixer-upper, but it'd be worth it.
That's one hell of a paint job.
I would miss Cammy.
I think there would be room for her. We should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
Sorry, people, but I gotta...
This is a legendary moment.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We'll stomp on his toes.
I've only got one of his arms. I'm dying to complete my collection.
What was that?
Look out!
Move! Move!